Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We all know that effective leadership is key to building a successful organization. But what separates a good leader from a great one? Today, we will be exploring the critical role of emotional intelligence in leadership. And here with me is Fleur Auréole. Fleur is a tech entrepreneur, a senior community manager, a TV producer, and the founder of Tiar Media Group Benin. She has an impressive background that spans social media, TV production, communication, and even tennis. But most importantly, Fleur is a leader who understands the importance of emotional intelligence in leadership. Thank you so much, Fleur, for joining me.
It is a pleasure, Miranda.
Oh, I'm excited to get your insight about emotional intelligence.
Okay.
So, when I was going through your biography, your profile, I was so impressed. You have an impressive background. You've worked in different fields, and you've taken a lot of leadership roles. So, I was wondering, what is that thing that drives you into leadership? I don't know your age, but I feel like you're very small. You've done a lot. You're the head of United Nations, U.S. Embassy, communication, something. So, can you explain to our audience what that drive is? What drives you into entrepreneurship?
Oh, thank you so much for that question. I think what drives me to entrepreneurship and all those I have done is when I was younger, I knew that my path is different because I used to see people they go to school, after the school they found a job, they found a family, they retired, and they die. And I knew inside of myself that I don't want that kind of life. That I have been created for more, to explore more, to use my full potential in this world is one thing that drives me. The another thing is that when I was in university, I had joined an organization called Given Project, which is a young organization in leadership, entrepreneurship, and all those things. And I had the opportunity to be in several positions of leadership as younger. I think I'm very grateful of all those things for those people who give me my chance to explore I am really and to discover what I want to do in this world.
Oh, thank you so much. So, but as you're talking, what is going on in my mind is it that you had a special advantage over other children? Because you said since from childhood you had this mentality, but I'm wondering why is it that other children don't have the same mentality? What do you think is the difference?
Oh, I'm grateful for my family, my parents. Uh, in the environment I grew up, it's like you don't have limits. You can do whatever you want to do. If you decide to do this, we will support you. Do it.
Okay.
And also, I don't say God, because each of us, we have a purpose. Every person have a role to play in this world. And maybe in the way to achieve my purpose, God put in my heart some kind of thing that make me like alert to explore, to challenge myself doing what I have done till now.
Okay, that is interesting. So I think from what you've said, the first thing is exposure. You have to expose yourself. And the second thing you said you took leadership role from childhood in the university. There were opportunities to join organizations. And I will not say it's just because the organizations were there. I will say it's because you went ahead to grab those opportunities. So I think the first thing is being exposed. So if you're an entrepreneur or you desire to become an entrepreneur, put yourself in places where you'll be exposed for opportunities. Go to events, attend seminars, expose yourself to these opportunities. And whenever you have the opportunity for leadership, don't say, I cannot do it. Grab it. And that is how you get exposed to more opportunities. You get better with time. So, and Fleur, I also learned, as I said earlier, you winning the top speech in the US Embassy. Can you just give us a little bit insight on that? And how did that pave your path as a good leader?
Yeah. This was an incredible experience, and I'm grateful for that as well. When I was in university as well, I used to go to the US Embassy because wanted also to learn English because, you know, in Benin we speak French. So that was an environment ecosystem for me to learn English as well. And in that time, the U.S. Embassy in Benin organized the competition in several categories and speech category as well. And I participate as a semi-finalist and finalist. And I think what helped me win that competition is my inspiration from Dr. Martin Luther King with his non-violent communication concept. We know how impactful was Dr. Martin Luther King in USA history. So that inspired me. And the way I have delivered my message as well, I was living the message because me too, I believe in the non-violent communication. So I deliver my message, and what I was saying was true, was authentic, was me. I think that's play a great role in delivering the message.
So that is it. So being authentic. People learn from you as a leader. The people you're leading, they are looking at your life. Whatever thing you're saying to them, they are looking to see that you're the perfect example of what you see. So your lifestyle, it preaches the first message. So you are authentic. And now let's talk about emotional intelligence. You being the founder and the CEO of Tiar Media Group, I would like to know, how has emotional intelligence help you in your leadership? If you can give us examples, and how did you navigate your way through emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence, I think, is a skill that everybody should learn because you can build a good thing and destroy it in 1 second. Emotional intelligence basically is the fact that you use your emotion on your benefits. That can be anger, that can be excitement, that can be joy, but you know how you use it on your benefits. Back in Tiar Media Group, in my first company, it was hard. It was hard in the beginning with collaborators because they're coming from different background, different personality, and we have a goal: succeed, make things happen in that company for all of us. In the beginning, it was very hard, but with the time, I had learned who am I working with, the personality of my collaborator, who are them, what drives them, and how can I help them achieve their goal in the company. So that's the one thing. I learned the personality. The second thing is that when there is a situation, let's say a anger situation, chaotic situation, instead of like react immediately, I learned to step back, to see the whole situation, and to make sure that it's not my emotion who are taking the decision. I sit back and I calm to take the right decision. The same thing in excitement, emotion. When I'm excited and let's say I want to give, like the collaborator did a good job, and I wanted to say, oh, let me give you $1,000, let's say it like that. And we know that the budget of the company won't allow that. And if I take that decision, it will be a very bad decision for the company. So even in this situation, I have to sit back, to see the whole picture. I can give something to the collaborator, but with a mindful decision, not by emotion. So
that is it. So this is a critical. I feel like a lot of leaders are missing out on this skill, and it's a very critical skill in leadership. Don't be fast in making decisions. Whether you're excited, I've seen people who have given out property, even in church. They'll say something, you're so excited, you give out your whole land. It is a good thing to give to God, but learn how to control your emotions. Whatever the thing is, sit back. Whether it is something you're very angry about, someone did something, sit back, hold yourself, think about it before you come back in front and make the decision. And you also say something about the first thing is knowing the personalities of the people you're working with. That is where it starts from. You cannot work with people you don't know them. And when you know them very well, you know how to tailor your communication to each and every one of them. So we are running out of time. I know we can learn a lot from you. Even the fact that you were the top speech winner in the US Embassy, I'd have loved you to talk about how to communicate, but maybe we'll plan that for another session. It has been a very insightful moment with you, Fleur. And I thank you so much for the insight. I'm sure our viewers have benefited a lot from your insight today. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Miranda, for inviting me.
Okay.
And good job.
Okay, thank you. And we'll leave your details. You can connect with you on LinkedIn, right?
Yes.
So I'll leave Fleur's LinkedIn details on the description, in the description section below. Connect with her, engage with her, ask her questions. She has a lot of experience to share with you. I hope you had a great time with us. Thank you and have a great day.
Bye-bye.